Welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails through Daybreak, where we are still in Aramis, and the student council wanted to meet with us. So... someone roll out the red carpet, cause I have returned! Hey Odette, hello Albert. Good to see you free again. Sorry to take up more of your time. Oh, it's no big deal. How come you help? I have something I wanted to give Swin and Nadia. Really? My free lunch vouchers? Nope, afraid not. So get your hopes up. It's a list of all the clubs we have here, along with the upcoming festival events. We kind of put together last second, so it's not super detailed or anything. We just thought you might be interested in knowing all of Aramis' extracurricular activities. Normally people join clubs at the beginning of the school year, but it's never too late. No pressure either, though. Aramis is fairly lax about this sort of thing. The school's all about giving the students the freedom to decide what's best for themselves, so just treat us as a reference. Ah, thanks Daddy and Buddy. We really appreciate you taking the time to do this, especially given how swamped you are. Wait, back up. Did you just call me Daddy? Buddy? Well, now I understand why you wanted me to bring them along. They're our classmates now after all, and they've already expressed interest in trying out new things. Yeah, we couldn't help out with the tour, so this is our way of making up for that. Besides, it's the student council's job to help new students get accustomed to life on campus. If you need anything at all, feel free to give us a shout. And yes, Albert and I have got your backs. Wow, I'm not used to being fussed over like this. Neither am I. Honestly, it's kind of overwhelming. Never mind. Forget I said anything. We'll give this list a once over later. Thanks again, you guys. You're very welcome. Alright, we'll be heading to the science lab now. The first batch of materials for the school festivals arrived earlier than expected, so we're going to take a look at them. Oh, I see. Would you like me to join you? Nah, you don't need to do that. We're more than capable of inspecting a package or two on our own. Are you sure? Positive. You should be spending time with Swin and Nadia anyway. See you all tomorrow. Bye! Thanks for all your help again! Alright, we'll be heading out then. Well, it's almost nighttime, ooh! I should work my butt off today, said the girl who slept through most of her classes. Still, I suppose we did get a good feel for the campus. I think we're in the clear. In the clear? We were scouting the place out. We used to do that whenever we came to a new area back when we were on the run. No one's chasing us anymore, obviously, but we're having a hard time breaking the habit. I'm so sorry, I never realized. Don't apologize, it's just kind of an us thing. I did have a weird feeling a little earlier, but it was probably my imagination. I chalk it up to my first days of school jitters. Now that I've made my debut, it's smooth sailing on the lazy school life with us from here. From tomorrow on, I'm on coast mode. Translation, I'm going to slack off and sink my disciplinary record in the process. Exactly, I'm taking this chance to live out all of my high school fantasies. Go hard or go home. First I will sleep in and forget my homework. Then I find a passionate love letter in my desk. I would suggest omitting the first one. At the very least, we'll be able to keep pace with the material. The test scores were exceptional. I'm still a little concerned on their behalf, but maybe we'll be okay. Alright, would you two like to get some...
What? An explosion?
And a big one. From the other side. It looks like it came from the second floor on the left wing.
The science room?
No, that can't be.
Agnes! Stay back!
No! No! How did this happen? Odette! Albert!
Time warp! An explosion takes place at the science lab.
What? Another fuzzy memory. Did time just rewind again?
Yeah, I feel like it did. Aggie?
Are you okay?
Yes. I'm alright. Sorry. I was just a little confused. Was that the science lab? Did that really happen?
Head to the
This
science
is
lab.
no time to be second-guessing myself. Let's go check out the science lab.
Good idea. I can't remember exactly what happened, but maybe investigating that place will help jog my memory.
Let's strike while the iron's hot!
I thought I heard your voice. What are you all standing around here for? Come on... in?
Is everything all right? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Whatever do you mean by that? Anyway, we have to go. Something just came up.
Yep, totally last second. Sorry to bother you guys.
We'll stop by again a little later.
You two stay here, okay? Whatever you do, don't go to the science lab.
Huh? Sure?
That was... strange. Well, I do have some business over in the science lab, but how'd she know about that?
Okay.
If memory serves, it happened right at sunset. We should have time to stop it.
But we don't have time to dilly-dally, so let's move those legs, people.
Okay, has to be around here somewhere. Let's look around. Right. We've got no time to waste.
Beakers, lab equipment, chemical racks. There are a lot of places that seem worth checking.
Given the size of that blast, I doubt the bomb's small. It should stick out like a sore thumb.
Then let's hurry and find it.
I wonder if these are the materials for the school festival that Albert mentioned. Something wrong? We were just wondering if there's anything fun in them. No, not really. It's just the stuff that's in the inventory list. Trust me, I had to inspect it all. I see, thanks. What do you think, Nadia? I don't need a brief check, but I don't think it's where the explosion came from. How about we need to do a more thorough inspection to say for sure. The equipment here hasn't been used for class in a long time. If someone did plant something, there'd more than likely be some trace of it. It looks like everything's alright in here. Is something wrong? No, not at all. Just checking to make sure everyone's following the teacher's instructions. Well, of course we are. I mean, it would be dangerous not to. That's right, safety first. Be careful around open flames and all that. I know we're probably keeping track of which chemicals we're using, but maybe there's something in here that's dangerous when mixed? What I'm seeing that doesn't seem very likely. Anything made from these chemicals wouldn't have made an explosion that big. Are you sure? Positive. Let's just say I've mixed more than my fair share of blasty stuff back in the day. I see. It looks like it's not here. Could I have been wrong? Was my mind really just playing tricks on me? Where else could it be? Hey, sorry to interrupt. Are you looking for the delivery guy that just came by? Delivery guy? Yeah, he left a paper bag in the prep room a few minutes ago. Didn't really get a good look at his face, but I could have sworn I've seen him before. And again, maybe my brain's just playing tricks on me. Let's get to the prep room now. Way ahead of you.
Something's there. Better do a sharp search.
I found it. Holy moly, is that a plastic explosive? This is high-grade stuff. You could blow up the whole building if you set it up right. What? But who would bring something like that into our school? I think we got our answers from that girl earlier. Oh, the delivery man? Oh, better the trick. You disarmed it? Luckily for us, the mechanism wasn't all that complicated. Alright, what's our next move? The explosion had gone off around this time before. Chasing with arsonists on our own will be dangerous, no doubt about that. Still, would you be willing to help me track him down? Of course. That guy's gonna regret getting in the way of my lazy school life and I'm through with him.
If they went in and out of the room, we could track them down with a shard search.
That's a good idea. Let's do it.
Down the stairs.
Look at these footprints. I think they were trying to cover their tracks.
Pretty suspicious. We'd better hurry and catch him.
Sorry, I'll have to pass. I've got practice after this.
Through here?
Something's there. Better do a shard search.
It's high time I return the favor from when you humiliated me.
This is Ronald.
They say revenge is a dish best served cold. But I say it's best delivered with a bang. What? Who the hell are you?
That's our line, bucko.
This man barely qualifies as an amateur. Do you know him, Agnes?
Unfortunately, I do. He used to be my upperclassman. Tell me, Ronald Griffith. Why would you do something so horrible?
Ah! Agnes Claudel!
Isn't that...
What is he doing here? And why is he wearing that outfit?
You two stay here. I'm going to go call the police.
Agnes and Nadia were able to prevent the explosion at Aramis Academy. Miss Tower stayed late so she could console the other students and deal with the aftermath. And the perpetrator, Ronald Griffith, was given over to the police. That's it? He was just trying to harass Iran? Seems so. That's what he said during his confession, at least. He claimed he was only trying to cause a little chaos so she'd lose faith in the eyes of her peers. Wow, talk about taking things 10 steps too far. You said his name was Ronald Griffith, right? I heard he withdrew from Aramis. That's right, he was the son of a former elected official, a thoroughbred through and through. Caused a hell of a stir last spring, which led him to drop out. Seems he had a grudge against you and the student council president ever since. I'm aware he's tried to get revenge on her several times at this point. But it didn't sound like it was a real threat, until now anyway. Yes, what he did goes beyond idle harassment. There's no telling how many people could have died. Oh, Aggie. Yeah, this case is a real head-scratcher. High-yield explosives like those are normally found in the hands of Jägers, not civilians. They aren't exactly easy to get a hold of.
Fess up! You got that stuff off the black market, didn't you?
Yeah, what of it? Where else am I gonna get an explosive? You coppers must have a lot of time to kill. Why are you making such a big deal out of this?
Because you planted a bomb in a school! That thing could have blown the entire building to bits!
What are you talking about? That's not what they told me! I only wanted something that caused a disruption!
Of all the foolish things to do. Just to be safe, we searched the entire area and we didn't find any other explosives. We'll be investigating the matter further, but it may be some time before we track down the seller. You got any idea on that is? Can't say I do. I know next to nothing about Calvert's black market. That said, I'm not exactly keen on leaving this case squarely in the hands of the police. I'm right here, you know. Well, we'll leave it at that. I won't pry into your background for now. But dismantling a bomb and pinning down an armed suspect isn't something any normal high school kid could do. I know you're filling in for Arkwright while he's out of town, but I expect your full cooperation with our investigation. Are we clear? Crystal! Understood, although we did tell you everything we know. While provoking him once or twice along the way. Anyway, I doubt we'll get any more leads for today, so I'll be on my way. Sorry to keep you kids so late. Oh, but one last thing before I go. Remember, you're all civilians. You shouldn't go sticking your noses into places they don't belong. You got lucky this time, but in the future, don't take matters into your own hands. Do me a favor and relay that to your boss, too. Yes, sir. Smell you later, Super Sleuth. That took longer than I expected. The Calvert police are pretty serious about their jobs, huh? Super Sleuth took our insults like a champ. I like him. Getting under his skin was so much fun. Well, at least one of us enjoyed themselves. Still, I wish we could have been able to help more. There's still so many unanswered questions. Yeah, for real. On the bright side, we did prevent the tragedy C warned us about. I've been wondering, if they knew what was going to happen, why was the message so vague? I mean, investigate Aramis isn't exactly much to go on. We only stopped it because of a time rewinding thingy. Something feels off about all this. I know what you mean, especially since the act was so personal in nature. I just don't get what motivated C to investigate this guy. I agree, it doesn't make much sense. Between tipping us off about the 7 Genesis and now this, one might wonder if I could see the future. I'd believe it. Heck, we just learned that time travel is real, so I'm basically willing to believe anything at that point. Well, we don't know for sure that what we're doing is time travel. Right, well, it's probably pointless to continue racking our brains over this. There's something else that's been bothering me.
That's not what they told me! I only wanted something that caused a disruption!
He may have said he didn't mean to cause that much damage, but that's just an excuse. I still wonder where he even got the goods in the first place. Oh well, we're not being paid to figure this out. We should have the cops on their keep. Right, perhaps it's better we leave the rest in their hands. At any rate, you saved a lot of lives today. Thank the both of you again for all your help. I doubt I would have been able to save for Dad and Albert if it was on my own. And yes. Hey, it's not biggie. Besides, we're freeloading off you guys. So if you've got to pitch in somehow, even if it's just a bit. But if you really want to thank us, I totally accept a reward in form of... I'm gonna stop you there, don't get carried away. Well then, shall we head home for the day? It's gotten pretty late now. Yeah, we'll take a quick stroll around town and then head back to the office. You gotta come with, Aggie? Oh wait, you have to go back to the dorms, don't you? I do, but I can come along. I need to sort through Van's paperwork anyway. Sounds like a plan. We'll feel better having you with us on the way back. You sure you wanna luck your back all the way back to the office? Right, maybe I should drop that off in my room first. And I have to call Ren and let her know what happened. Do you mind if I stop by the dorms? You're more than welcome to join me if you like. Oh, can we? That sounds like fun. We'd be happy to come along, thank you.
I see. Well, it's a good thing you were there to prevent the worst from transpiring. That little troublemaker has a rather poor sense of timing. He just had to pick a day when I wasn't around.
The police have him in their custody now. They also confirmed that the school is free of explosives, so classes will resume tomorrow. And we took a look around campus ourselves. Can't be too thorough, you know?
Well, in that case, I'm sure everything will be fine. I'll have to treat you to some tea once I'm back. I would like to have a little chat with you all. In particular, I'd love to hear what exactly tipped you three off. Would you care to fill me in on all the juicy details once I get back?
We did kind of sweep the time rewind thing under the rug. She doesn't miss a beat, does she? Of course, we'll be sure to tell you all about it.
Very good. In the meantime, I'll do a little digging into the matter with Griffith on my own. I'll be back before you know it, so keep an eye on things for me until then, alright?
Will do. Take care. After taking a quick breather, Agnes got changed, and the trio set off to do their evening rounds.
Nothing like wandering around the dazzling city streets at night. Don't try this at home, kids!
Someone got a new lease on life. Where was all this energy 3 hours ago? Well, just remember that we're only here to handle a few 4 SPGs. That's it.
I've still got some paperwork to sort through, so I need to head back to the office once we're done.
What do we have? Lashkar's path. Lashkar's been acting strange lately. Not only has he been going out by himself in the middle of the night, but he's been really moody too. Can you look into what's going on with him and help him out while you're at it? Come to my apartment building in Santa Marche and I'll tell you more. Kinda. Oh, thank you for coming, Agnes. I guess Vaughn's still out of town, huh? Unfortunately, yes, but we should be able to handle anything that needs doing while he's away. That said, you said something you wanted to ask regarding Lashkar, right? Yeah, he's been working part-time at the Santa Marche recently. I'm sure you've heard that he's trying to become a bracer again, right? Ever since what happened in Craig, I thought he'd cooled off on the idea, but last week he started acting a little different. And today I just can't figure out where he went. Kaina and Lashkar were both from Craig Village, but managed to keep from getting caught up in the disaster. Yeah, trauma doesn't always get better with time. At least not easily. Kaina, I'm sure you must be terribly worried about him. I'd like to know more what's going on with Lashkar lately. Do you think you can give us some more information? Well, first, you remember how out of control he was last year up until the Revolution Festival, right? Yes, I remember. He had so much pent-up anger that he used to pick fights with the local thugs. Then, at the beginning of the year, he started living with me, and he actually started making some friends around the Santa Marche. I thought he'd finally calmed down, but a little more than a week ago, no, maybe a little before that even, he started running off at night. It's almost like he's worse now than he was before. He'll even start crying sometimes, completely out of nowhere. He sounds pretty unstable, and on top of everything else, he came home injured yesterday. I tried asking him what's going on, but he refused to talk. He just ran off again. Ever since then he... I'm really bad at this, aren't I? And to think I'm supposed to be the one adult he can rely on. Please, if there's anything you can do to help him. I hope you realize this isn't all on you. We still don't quite have enough info to go on though, which means it might take some time to investigate. What do you want to do, Aggie? Let me think. Yes, we take a case. I'm not about to leave Lashkar to suffer through his feelings alone. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I asked you for help. We're still short on info though. Guess we just have to start asking around. Right, let's look for people he has regular contact with and see if they know anything. Maybe someone over at the temple can help? Actually, he's been spending a lot of time talking to Yazan from the Santa Marche recently. Yazan has ways of getting bits and pieces of news from the underground. Lashkar was talking to him a lot back when he was getting into fights. I see, I guess the only other place worth looking into would be the guild. Yeah, he spent a lot of time there last year to help out. I think he was looking for somebody to talk to. I know there were some bracers there that cheered him up a little though. That sounds like the Bracer Guild may have some useful info as well. Yeah, thank you again. I know he's in good hands. Alright, let's get investigating.
Let's wrap this up quickly.
Check out what I have on offer.
More and more of my evening customers have been looking for weapons rather than hardware lately. Dealing in arms is a hassle and a half, and the toll it takes on your nerves is nothing to scoff at. But at the end of the day, it's how I keep a roof over my head.
One sec.
Lashkar, huh? Yeah, he's been by my place a few times in the past. Like to ask about stuff going on in the criminal underworld. Can't count how many times I told him not to get involved in all that mess. I see. It sounds like he's up to a lot lately. Was there anything about him that seemed different? We heard he started acting a little strange about a week ago. Unfortunately, I haven't seen him around in a few days. But you said we started a week ago? That's about all that Kaina could tell us, yeah. Do you know if anything happened to him around that time? Well, about 10 days ago I'd heard talk that some people from the Central East have been up to something, got ties to the underworld too. Of course, it's just a rumor, but I figure it's something you might want to be aware of. Interesting, there's no clear connection, but it couldn't hurt to keep in mind. A mysterious crime ring, huh? Sounds pretty shady. We don't know if it's got anything to do with Lashkar though. For right now, it's just one more possible lead. That was certainly an interesting conversation, although I can't really say we have more information than when we started. We should talk to some more people before we rush into a decision.
Let's head out.
Oh, it's you guys. I heard you had a few problems to deal with today. There was a bomb threat over at Aramis, right? Something to do with a grudge? Well, I'm glad it's taken care of before anyone got hurt. You seem to be awfully well informed on the matter. I guess information moves pretty fast in the guild. Hey, got any more details in that big brain of yours? Sorry, but we left most of the investigating to the police. Yeah, unfortunately we have our own issues to worry over. If only we had more answers. Their own issues? Wonder what's going on. It looks like Elaine's out as well. Well, it's not our problem. I say we just see ourselves out.
One sec.
Lashkar, huh? Yeah, I figured you'd be on the case before long. Is this the case I think it is? I'm assuming the guild is working on it too? I knew Lashkar had connections at the guild, but this is way more help than I thought he'd get. Well, sorry to disappoint, but we're actually still waiting to hear back about him ourselves. We have someone hard at work on Lashkar's case right now, so we're leaving it up to him for the moment. Oh, glad to hear the Edith branch is already on the job. Figures that Elaine's guild would be so on the ball. But who's this person you've got working on Lashkar's case? A young bracer named Gray. Lashkar's been talking with him a lot since the beginning of the year. We started noticing some changes in the boy before anyone else, so we went and took the initiative to investigate. Is there any way we could share any of the info he collected with us? Well, I don't see why not. Working together would probably be more efficient anyway. I kind of didn't expect you to agree so quickly. The documentation we got from Vaughn mentioned that you'd be unlikely to get much help from the guild. That kind of ticks me off, to be honest. Well, regardless, you'll find no objections from me. We really appreciate it. So, has Gray had anything to report? Well, as I'm sure you know by now, the boys reverted to the way he was before, driven by anger and thoughts of revenge. Of particular concern is a fight he had with a delinquent several years older than him, beat the man halfway to Sunday. He took on somebody older than him and won? Yep, and apparently the guy even told Gray that he was way stronger than any other kid he'd seen. It seemed like it wasn't just a matter of technique either. I believe he's using something to make him more powerful than normal. Given the short time frame, I find it hard to believe that he's received any form of training either. I think the most likely cause is he's using some sort of drug. Yes, we came to the same conclusion. However, we still don't have any information how he obtained these drugs or who he received them from. Naturally, the guild cannot afford to let this continue. We told Gray to put everything he has into this case. Wow, this turned out to be a bigger issue than I thought it'd be. Yeah, we need to find Lashkar as soon as possible. By the way, Gray also mentioned the possibility that Lashkar's been having meetings with an unknown third party. Once we can identify that individual and their whereabouts, we'll head out in another attempt to locate Lashkar. I actually have to deal with another job at the moment, But I plan to help with a search when I get some free time. Anyway, don't push yourself too hard out there, okay? Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing what you could with us. We really appreciate it. It was certainly an interesting conversation. We should talk some more before we make a decision.
Off we go.
This was the church he was at. There's a particular sister that I'd grown close to in the past. Although she was of Central Eastern descent, she joined a Western-style church. But when a nuclear weapon... I still can hardly believe it. I must remain strong for her younger brother.
One sec.
Okay.
Oh, this is about Lashkar, isn't it? The ones I've been worried about him myself. The boy's been so torn up over his hatred of Almata recently, it's almost like he's gone back to his old self. Do you really think he's declined that much? I thought he'd finally started to recover. There must have been something that triggered his change in attitude. Do you have any idea of what that could be? Well, I imagine it had something to do with Nero. Nero? Was it a friend of his? No, it was the name of a cat that one of the little girls in Quell was taking care of. I assume he must have been lost in the explosion then? Most likely yes, but regardless, Lashkar's been determined to find him ever since. That's what eventually led to him happening upon another cat that looked just like him. Never forget the look on his face when he said maybe Nero made it out alive after all, and he couldn't be convinced otherwise. Now that I think about it, I feel like he has mentioned something about a cat before. But I've got a feeling the one he found wasn't actually Nero, huh? Unfortunately not, the pattern on his fur was strikingly similar, but it was a completely different cat. Once Lashkar came to realize that, his temper flared up again. So the reality he was trying to ignore came back to bite him in the end. Honestly, I can't help feeling that you failed the poor thing, failed to save him from his internal torment. If we're to have any hope of helping him this time, we need to treat this much more serious than we did before. It's nice to hear that the temple cares so much for Lashkar. I know he'll be in good hands once we find him. While we're still on the subject though, have you noticed anything else odd going on in relation to Lashkar? Yeah, I get the feeling the whole Nero thing isn't what pushed him over the edge. There's gotta be something else we're missing. Actually, I did hear an interesting tidbit from a few of the parishioners recently. Apparently, Lashkar's been roaming around Riverside at night. From what I understand, he comes here even on days when he doesn't have Sunday school, but he's never seen going into any of the other businesses. I doubt he'd come out here just to goof off. The question is, where was he headed? I can't say for certain, but I've heard he's been spending time under the bridgeways along the river. So, some rather unseemly types have been around those areas lately, which makes me all the more worried. Thank you again for your help, Mavakira. The details you shared should definitely help us track him down. Of course, if it gets Lashkar home safe, I'm happy to help. Oh, Arusha, may Lashkar be blessed by your grace, and may you grant Agnes and her friends your guidance and protection. Well, I believe we have spoken to everyone familiar with Lashkar. I think we have a pretty good handle on what's going on now. Me and S had a few ideas actually, but you really helped us narrow him down, Aggie. You're just as quick on the uptake as Van said you were. You really think so? Anyway, let's go back over everything one more time so we can figure out our next steps. Well, I think we have enough info to piece together what Lashkar's been up to. Yes, however, we still don't fully understand what brought about his change in his mental state, or why someone's attempting to take advantage of him. Well, at the very least, we know that he's been meeting up with an individual under the bridges. That's our best lead right now. The lady at the temple said he'd been wandering around Riverside, right? And hasn't there been a lot of dangerous activity lately in the underground maintenance tunnel? That's right, I have a feeling that's where Lashkar's been heading off to. Especially considering what the Brazier Guild told us about the possibility of drugs being involved. However, while we know Lashkar's been spotted in the area, nobody's actually seen him entering the underground maintenance tunnel. The area is incredibly inconspicuous though, but feeling we have the right place. Yeah, Riverside as a whole seems like a pretty convenient location for whoever Lashkar's dealer is too. Don't you think so too, Ari? It sounds like you're one step ahead of me, Landia. But you're right, your son mentioned there were people from the Central East with ties to the criminal underworld after all. If that's who pushed Lashkar into this, it would explain the meeting place. The temple he goes to is here in Riverside, and there are more Central Easterners here than in other districts. Which means it would be easier for them to blend in. That explains why they're so willing to do this stuff in public. At any rate, we should check out the underground maintenance tunnel and see if we can find any more leads. I'm with you all the way, Eggy. And if somebody is down there, I should be able to sense them, no problem. Yeah, I can't do a reconnaissance. Let's go take a look. There's a child's footprints here. They look fresh. Anything on your end, Nadia? I'm not really picking up anything. But looking at the map, the tunnel's pretty long, isn't it? It's hard to get a clear reading on the inside when you are all the way out here. Huh? Aren't you guys? Great, what are you doing here? So it is you, Agnes. And these must be the two substitute brigands filling in the van. Hazel told me you guys would be helping out with Lashkar's case. I'm surprised that you already managed to sniff this place out. It seems Van trained you guys well. Actually, I think we just got lucky because the information everyone gave us was so helpful. All we had to do was narrow down this location. I was hoping we might be able to track down the person Lashkar's been meeting with as well. Wait a second. I thought you guys knew he was inside already. Did you follow them here? Yeah, I managed to puzzle out when they'd been meeting, so that I could tail one of them. It's been about 30 minutes since Lashkar first entered. I'd bet anything he's meeting with whoever his dealer is right now. My hope was to secure the meeting place, expose whoever's behind this, and get Lashkar back home. Ah, so they're using Lashkar as bait to pin down the ringleader? That's a little surprising considering the kid's so fond of you, I mean. From a risk management perspective, I made the best decision I could. If all I did was put a stop to Lashkar meeting with a dealer, a larger issue wouldn't just disappear. Well, I guess that seems reasonable enough. Not the kind of thing I expect from a bracer, though. I understand where you're coming from, but right now, are you willing to give us a hand? Of course, I don't have any problem working with you guys. I plan to make my move soon, though. Once you're ready, let's start making our way in. Meet us already when you are, Aggie. This might take a while. I doubt we'll be able to come back out for supplies either. Right. Hold off. We still don't actually know what we're up against, so let's take caution going forward. I'm sorry, but could you give us a little more time? That's fine, come back and let me know when you feel more prepared. So this will be dungeon. Subway entrance?
Zoom, zoom!
Zoom, zoom, Nadia. Monster in the Märchen Garten. I found a pretty big monster in the garden recently. Do you think we could do it with us? It'll be one called Ghastly Djinn. How do we hunt a monster in the Märchen Garten? But where do we find it in the Märchen Garten? That is the issue I'm currently having. Just in the terminal in Rosette's room?
I'd better get home.
Do we have to manually go there? Rosette's room. She's already gave us permission, so let's head on. Fight the target. Coral Archipelago.
Don't show any mercy!
Got a charge attack available.
The stun! Done and dusted.
Physical attack should work.
and dusted.
You were amazing. Swin.
Physical attacks advised. Mindful of range attack.
So this will probably be the 5th level,
You have a charge
which we haven't yet explored.
Activating skill.
We can win!
Might one skill coming right up.
Too slow! You're done! It's up to you, Agnes!
There! I'll exploit that! Pardon me!
That looks like a nice chest. I can live
Diving
with this.
bomb.
Good job, Agnes.
Ja, wie so.
This could get tricky.
Initiating. You have a charge attack ready.
They're on the ground. Win right now.
They're on the ground!
Activating skill.
Surprise! 1, 2, 3! They're on the... Keep it up!
A chance.
Exchange, yeah.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Ha! Ha! I'll exploit that!
Swin.
Oh.
Let's do this!
Relativ ja. Come on.
I'll take you on.
Initializing drive.
There we go. Let me heal you.
Thanks a lot. We can win!
It's still frozen.
Now!
A chance.
Activating skill.
I'll exploit that!
Nadia. There we go.
I believe in you, Ash! Have some of this!
We can win!
Oh, you're frozen again.
A chance.
Ha! You got this, Aggie! Yes!
It should be safe for now.
First class job, Aggie! Yes! Yes!
Hollow core leveled up.
Nice. A fearsome foe is prowling around. Exterminate.
Activating shards. Loading enemy stats.
Easy does it!
Initializing drive.
I won't show any mercy! There! Take this!
Aw.
This is getting dangerous.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Keep it up. It's
Boost
working.
level maximum. Activating drive. One skill coming right up.
Ha!
We can win!
It was just ever so slightly.
There!
Here we go!
level maximum.
Stay on guard!
Activating drive.
I'll take you on. I'll give it my all.
Initializing drive.
Zypha activate.
Yeah!
No, not now.
I won't show any mercy.
One steel coming right up.
What to do? There's a pick-me-up.
You saved me.
Let's do this! Zypha activate.
I'll take you on.
We're doing good!
Activating drive.
We can win!
Might want a boost here. I won't lose.
Initializing drive.
Stay on guard!
Good luck.
Thanks a million.
I can still fight!
Might want a boost here. Initiating drive. A chance.
Activating skill.
I'm putting you in charge, Captain Tuttle. Okay, charge! And finish! What the?
Boost gauge
You got this,
raised.
Aggie?
We can win!
Initiating
You
drive.
okay?
Thanks a million.
I'll take you on.
Initializing drive.
One steel coming right up. There.
Here we go.
Boost level maximum.
We're doing good!
Here's a pick-me-up. Hip boost.
Thanks a lot.
I believe in you, S.
Ready to go!
Easy does it.
One steel coming
There.
right up.
Take this!
I'll take you on.
Initializing drive.
I'm ready to go! Huh. Let's do this!
One steel coming right up.
I'll end this now! Cross! Diver!
I'm mad! All set!
Stay on guard!
Activating skill.
They're on the ground! I believe in you, S! Good luck!
Initiating drive.
Initializing drive.
Ha!
I won't show any mercy!
Easy does it.
Garden, keep it up, Nadia!
Checking information.
Good luck! Take this and this! I'd say sorry, but I'm really not.
We can win!
One skill coming right up.
It's up to you, Agnes!
I'll give it my all.
Initializing drive.
Ha!
We can win!
You saved me. Our time to shine.
Stay on guard!
Activating skill.
Wide open!
You got this, Aggie.
Boost level maximum strength. Activating skill.
Right? Drive them out!
I won't show any mercy!
One skill coming
No
right up.
choice! Yeah!
Ow.
Protect.
Now I'm mad. Zypha activate.
Boost level maximum strength.
Ha! I'm sorry. S. Ha! I'll take you on. There! Here goes!
Boost gauge limit increased.
I won't show any mercy!
One skill coming right up.
Keep it up, Nadia!
Keep it up, it's working!
Activating drive.
We can win!
Yeah! A chance!
Boost level maximum strength.
Ah, yeah.
Now I'm mad! I believe in you, S!
One skill coming right up.
I won't show any mercy! We're doing good!
Certain arts will be more effective.
Our time to shine!
Activating skill.
Surprise! What?
I won't show any mercy!
One skill coming right up.
I'll exploit that!
Okay, come here, rank up. for Smasher.
Request completed.
Reward deposited.
I would end the episode here, just get it.
Be mindful of ranged attacks.
Looks like a tough customer. We're not fighting it, right?
Not really,
Careful, there's a whole swarm of them.
This cutie has booty.
Physical attack supplies.
This cutie has booty.
Confirming schedule.
Good. But until next time then, amaze and don't get lost.